I welcome you to use a reference where it's been tried and it succeeded. You can go from here to Egypt. It has never worked anyway.
So white people are right.
No, white people are backed by evidence. You can't
Which means
argue
they are
with
right.
that. It doesn't mean they are right because we haven't tried it.
They're wrong.
How can somebody be right about something that hasn't happened?
Right? Because of the reference.
No, but the reference is merely evidence for your argument.
But that's what you're arguing. You're saying they can't leave because we need their skills.
I'm saying they can't. Yes, I'm saying they can't leave because we need their skills. Because
Otherwise
their
we'll
skills
collapse.
because their skills are within them. So if we throw
Otherwise-
them away, we're
otherwise-
throwing the skills away.
And we'll collapse.
We will collapse.
So they're right in saying that.
They are right in saying that based on the evidence, but I can't tell the future. So I can't with confidence say it will definitely collapse.
Of course.
But there's like a 99% chance that it will
Now it
collapse.
gives that you agree.
Yeah.
No,
Nothing is guaranteed. Upenwa wants me to tell the future.
No, it's not the future. The reason I ask is because there's a lot of black people who are like, no, go, we'll sort it out.
they're
And
lying.
Yes,
They're
they're lying,
relax,
bro.
relax.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying, we don't hear black people saying what you guys are saying. We might hear black people saying nice things like, no, we must all live here together. They don't say things like a white person saying, hey, these guys can't leave because the country will fuck out. No one has said that. No politician or anyone has said, guys, we don't want them to leave, they are brothers, whatever, but we also don't want them to leave because the country will collapse. No one has said that as Utaki. And you guys are saying
No,
that.
bakona Bashir.
No, but not a lot of it. It's like, when you make this statement, they're Cyril, ne? Like the statement
To our
made about
president.
Cyril Ramaphosa,
President
please, sir.
Cyril-
Oh, now we are Chronipa.
President Ramamin.
Tony.
Rama what?
President Ramaphosa.
Nebong.
When you make that statement, ne? And Warras is right, in fact, obviously they're playing on the masses. But you must understand as a politician, when I make this statement, what does it actually mean? I'm part of BRICS. There's a radical guy that's in the USA that's saying, make America great again. And I make this statement. And there's AfriForum. It's almost like, what, do you not have advisors when you make such ridiculous statements? Are you not thinking?
You're playing right into their hands.
What are the ridiculous statements?
No, I'm saying he couldn't back up the whole the land reform thing.
Expropriation Act.
They're irresponsible statements. Because it's like when
Which irresponsible statements?
It's irresponsible because if you try to frame an entire 256-page bill into a tweet, it's unlikely that you're going to get across the full message of the bill. So when you say, I'm signing the land expropriation without compensation bill into law, everything can be read on the government website. People respond to the headline. That's how News 24 built its business. They say something, the article is rubbish, but whatever it is that they say gets clicks.
Because it was about land, they should have approached
Yes.
it.
So
differently.
now I'm saying, can we run the presidency as a tabloid? We cannot. We need to be responsible in the way we run the presidency. That shit has been trending for 2 weeks from here to America to Australia. It was irresponsible.
It is. Because after that tweet, after you make that statement and the tweet and whatnot, you must have a flip. You must go to all podcasts in the whole country and explain this thing.
Who must go to podcast?
The president.
He'll never do that.
Exactly. He
But
hasn't
that's-
even been to
but
one.
that's the problem
But he can
with
send. He
Pence.
can send people.
I'm telling you, Shwanja, the fact that no one has come out to actually break. We needed to hear from lawyers to break down this thing, what it actually means. But you know that in South Africa, the two things that are an issue: race and land. You know that when you say the race thing, it's going to have a huge effect.
Yeah.
Do you think Ramaphosa and his team are currently being arrogant by not treating this with it's like, no, we're not going to be told by AfriForum. And he said things like, we will not be bullied.
I don't think that
Because the bully becomes, explain yourself. And it's like, hey, this is normally how we announce acts. This is not an act I decided on my own. This went through Parliament. It went through all the... I didn't just wake up and snap my fingers because otherwise Parliament can shut down tomorrow. I'll be taken to court.
But
And he's like, you're not gonna
nobody
tell me.
Nobody reading it followed that whole process. Therefore, it's irresponsible to make the statement like the way they did. They even came out and tried to cover up to say, no, guys.
This is what it means.
This is what it means. But that didn't work. And my thing is, when you say, are they being arrogant? I don't think that they are in a position to be arrogant. You see, you can be arrogant to a fault, but you're not playing with your house in Bantry Bay, your house in Sandhurst, your billionaire status as an individual. You are playing with the lives of 60 million people who are not so fortunate. It's like I live on the top floor of arguably, not to flex, but a very expensive apartment building adjoining the Marriott Bonvoy. You understand?
Yes.
From my vantage point, I have 2 DM4 rifles and I have about 200 rounds of ammunition. I've got handguns. I can even get hand grenades. If the shit hits the fan and the swart khavar comes, like the Afrikaners say, I can stand on my balcony and I can be fine for at least 3 days. You understand what I'm saying? And I can rack up bodies.
Sure.
If it's a war. But you don't have those guns.
Sure.
So when I'm out here and you're trying to explain, no, guys, I'm with you, they're just going to fuck your shit up anyway. They're going to say, Fusek, when Penwell, you had Warras on your podcast, now we are burning your house. Because at the point at which the mob comes, the mob is not coming with the 260-page policy document. They're coming with the tweet that says, this is ours now. Fuck off.
There's a reason. The reason why I asked, sorry, Debs, I hit your thing.
No,
And
see,
I'm not saying that's going to happen. Just to qualify, I'm speaking to what Penwell was saying, in that there is an entire bill that went through Parliament that ended in the tweet announcing it. And I'm saying the way that people receive that information and what whites fear, in inverted commas, is the scenario I just played out. Yeah. You see, so we're not all going to be protected the same. And I think it's irresponsible of him, because he is lucky enough where him and pretty much everyone in government, they're multi-millionaires, these people. They can leave tomorrow on a chartered flight with their families, and we'll be stuck here fighting a war we actually don't even know what it's about Sizwe Dlomo's farm. How can we be in a fight for Sizwe Dlomo's farm or Vickers' farm? Because now everyone's farm becomes fair game. You see what I'm saying? Everyone's farm is fair game. Angithi sesithatha indawo phela manje.
Debs,